Silent Hill Revelation is the second Silent Hill movie. I'm reviewing these because, of course, the new one's coming out next month. Or not next month at this point. I guess it is this month. We are in January. Still feels weird. It is 2026. And everything still sucks. I'm joking, but God. But yeah. I enjoyed that first Silent Hill movie. And fine enough. And I'm excited for the new one. Got this cool Silent Hill shirt. So, here we are. We're talking about the second one. Can you tell I don't want to talk about this movie? Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. I thought the first Silent Hill movie was fine. I really enjoyed it. I thought that the atmosphere, the tone, the music to it was really good. It was a little long, but other than that, I thought the movie was pretty solid, and I thought it had an engaging story to it. It's not one I'm going to rewatch all the time or anything, but it's a very solid movie, I think. I don't know much about the games, like I've said before, but this movie's weird because I had heard this film was awful before I ever heard anything about the first one, but it has the same director who's also directing the new one. So it's like all three of these are directed by the same person, but this one, it seems the most varying quality. I mean, I don't know how the new one is. It hasn't come out yet. But this movie is awful. How do I put this? I'm trying to figure out a nice way to phrase it. This movie is just not good because it's hard to explain because really, I'm not certain why it's so bad because, like I said, it's made by the same director who you can see on the way this movie looks. Clearly is still just as passionate as for the source material as he was in the previous movie. But I don't know, something about it is just worse. I'm not engaged in the plot and any of the characters. The movie's very boring, despite it being a shorter movie overall. The effects are, worse in this one. And it's also a weird sequel, because when did this movie come out? Does it say? Does it have a copyright date? This Blu-ray says 2019, but I think it was before that. This movie came out, significant years later after the first one, which is weird because I think I didn't even know this was a sequel to the first one. So yeah, I just wasn't engaged in the story. The effects weren't as good. There's also a lot of really bad ADR, which is not really something I notice in movies. I know there's movies that people complain about ADR being bad. I don't really notice that, but this one I did. So yeah, I just would not recommend this movie. It's just it's bad, but it's an unmemorable bad. It's also just confusing on how it's bad. How is a movie made by the same guy as bad as this movie is? I'm a little confused by that. I'm curious how the new one's gonna be, but was not a fan. Let me know your thoughts. Share, and subscribe.